So it looks like good old Pizza Hut has been hyping it up that the burger game is about to change with their latest promo, and being that that day is finally here, let's just say I'm pretty intrigued as to what this is. And well, now we know what it is. Guys, so sit tight because up next I've got their all-new cheeseburger melt. As always, I'm Ian K, and you're about to peep this out.
Welcome to Peep This Out Reviews with Ian K.
Stay frosty.
Oh, Pizza Hut, here I thought we were going to have a cheeseburger pizza. Maybe that's coming down the line depending upon how this does. But guys, I have to admit, what I'm looking at right now is pretty decent. Feast your eyes on what I've got here, guys. Nice and crispy with that toasted Parmesan action. Let me break this one on down for you fully before we get right into it. All right, here we go with the cheeseburger melt over here at Pizza Hut, being billed as something to help redefine the burger game. I have to admit, guys, this does look pretty tasty for what it is, but of course it's what's on the inside that counts. But you got to admit that striking presentation on the outside is looking pretty good. What this is a thin Parmesan crust that's going to be filled with beef, applewood smoked bacon, onions, along with mozzarella and cheddar cheese. And as you can tell by the inside of this one, guys, there is no shortage of the good stuff there. It's looking pretty nice, definitely cheesy, and absolutely steamy, guys. The aroma is smelling pretty awesome as well. Off to the side, we have, of course, since this is a cheeseburger, a side of burger sauce to dip into. So I'm very curious to see how this is going to be. But guys, overall, a very nice situation, and that's done the Pizza Hut way when it comes to their version of a cheeseburger. So let's not waste any more time on this one. Let's get into it. This is the all-new cheeseburger melt over here at Pizza Hut. Let's peep out this flavor. Yeah, this is looking like one crispy, cheesy situation, guys. I have to admit, the size is pretty decent for what this is. And considering the price point at $7.99, this is pretty much going to be the entry starting point to one of the new My Hut Box promos that they just started over here, which I actually reviewed, as you're probably seeing up on the screen here right now. Lots of tasty goodness, and this one is obviously going to be included in that. So definitely a lovely situation. And side note, before we get into this one, let me just say it really feels like forever and a day since I've actually checked out these melts over here at Pizza Hut, considering I reviewed all of the launch promos that they had literally, I think it was like over a year plus. So the fact that they're finally getting into trying something different with it is a beautiful thing. And speaking of a beautiful thing, guys, take a look at that action on the inside. All the cheesy goodness, the onions, the beef, the applewood smoked bacon that's on the inside, and that flash fry-like crust is very, very tasty looking, guys. As you can see, the Parmesan is definitely looking pretty nice. So let's not waste any more time on this one. Let's get into it. Here we go. It's supposedly going to redefine the burger game. This is the all-new cheeseburger melt over here at Pizza Hut. Let's peep this out. Cheesy. Okay. Hold on. Well, that first bite was mostly crust and the cheese and maybe a little bit of the beef. So not too bad so far, guys. I'm not really getting a cheeseburger vibe just yet because I know that sauce is going to add something to it, but I just kind of want to get the ingredients on their own first before we get into that sauce. Let's go for a couple of quick bites again. Okay. Onions, a little bit of bacon. Not really getting a cheeseburger vibe though, but it's tasty. Well, the applewood smoked bacon's definitely a highlight along with the onions, guys, and actually with the cheese in there as well. I'm not really tasting any cheddar either. It's really more of the mozzarella situation, but guys, it's definitely flavorful for sure. And I have to admit the saltiness is absolutely on point so far, along with that Parmesan goodness on the outside. So kind of surprising they didn't call this the bacon cheeseburger melt, but I digress. This is still pretty tasty for what it is. All right, so let's try a little bit of this burger sauce here. And as you can see, it looks like it's got like a Thousand Island type of consistency to it, at least with the color that's there. So let's give this a go and we'll give this a shot. Hopefully that's staying focused for you. A little bit of that burger sauce. Let's see if this is going to transform it. Hang on. Right away. It's like a pickly Thousand Island dressing. There's the pickle action. I was going to say, you need some pickles on the inside of this. I guess they mixed it into the sauce because it is very vibrant with that. That is really tasty. Let's keep going in. That's really tasty. This burger sauce is a banging situation. This instantly elevates it all the way up. Very nice. And that smoked bacon, the applewood goodness is definitely bomb, along with the beef. Let's keep going. That's a hearty situation, baby. That's pretty good. So yeah, I get the marketing hype with this one now because of this burger sauce. That really is the wild card, guys. That's what's really making this absolutely delicious, because on its own solo dolo, It's just okay, but again, I'm not really getting like a cheeseburger vibe from this. I gotta admit though, the beef is kind of beefy, so considering they're using a lot of the toppings that they have over here normally, I think the only thing that's really being added for this promo, aside from the fun marketing, is gonna be essentially this burger sauce. That's really the only thing. So I like the Parmesan crusted goodness right there, but it's the burger sauce that's really doing it here. Let's go for a few more bites, guys. It's definitely tasty though, I'll tell you that. Probably one of the best versions they have on the menu outside of all the others that I've reviewed here. Let's keep going in. Parmesan goodness on the outside. That's a nice accent, it really is. And I also like the fact that there's pretty much onions in every bite of this, so a very lovely situation. Let's go for a couple more bites, guys. This is very, very tasty, and I have to admit, for a promo right now with that My Hut box, this is a nice addition. Probably something I would come back to get with either the side of the fries or those nugs. If you've seen my review, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen it just yet, what are you doing with yourself right now? After this review, make sure you check that one out. Let's go for a couple more. So yeah, pretty tasty on this one, guys. I wouldn't say it's redefining the burger game, but I see what Pizza Hut's doing with this one. It is fun to have an option like this. And again, it's only making me want to go for a regular version of a cheeseburger pizza down the line. And Pizza Hut, if you're watching this right now, please do that for us. I think we would all dig it. Definitely put pickles on it too, by the way. But I have to say, this is really, really tasty for what it is. So let's go for one more bite. We'll wrap the review with the rating coming up next. But a lovely situation of crispy, cheesy, golden fried goodness. Baked, I should say. However this is done, it's definitely a banging situation. Actually, it is baked. Let's go for one more and we'll wrap this one up. Hang on. Crunchy. Well, it's always great to have choices when it comes to the menu over here at Pizza Hut, and naturally when it comes to their melts menu, this is a great option to go in on. I only wish I can kind of taste the cheddar cheese it's supposed to have. It's mostly a mozzarella showcase, but with the beefy flavor, the applewood smoked bacon, and the onions, I gotta say, a lovely situation that really comes alive with that burger sauce and the crispy outer flash fry-like coating. Very nice with this outer crust, guys. Very nice with that Parmesan goodness as well. This is definitely something to check out. I think you'll dig this one. Yeah, you can't really hate on what this one is, guys. It's a cheeseburger done the Pizza Hut way, and I'm just glad it's a new addition to the Melts lineup over here because I have to say it works very, very nicely. So naturally, what you're going to get is something very similar to almost like a papadilla situation, just done again the Pizza Hut way. It's a very nice combination of the goodies on the inside of that one there. But overall, with the beefy flavor that it delivers on top of the applewood smoked bacon and the onions and the gooey cheese, it's definitely a banging situation. So overall, I'm going to have to give the quote-unquote bacon cheeseburger, we'll say, the Melt version over here over at Pizza Hut, a pretty decent 8 out of 10. It is definitely hearty, it's very tasty. That completely transforms once you dip it into that burger sauce. And again, it's almost like a pickly type of Thousand Island situation. I think you'll dig that. I can almost taste a regular pizza with that sauce as the base. I would love to see that down the road with everything that this one has. So a lovely situation, I'd recommend it, and definitely something to go in on, as well as the all-new My Hut box over here. That's definitely a lovely situation indeed. So I would recommend this one to you. Like I said, if you've made it this far into the review, you're probably going to, right? Alright, so do me a quick favor like always. Drop those comments down below. Confirm it for me if you're going to be giving this one a go. And when you do give it a shot, what did you think of the overall cheeseburger flavor? I mean, if you closed your eyes and took a bite, could you actually feel like you're eating a cheeseburger with this one? What do you guys think about it? Drop those comments down below and definitely let me know. And with that, this is Ian K closing out another high quality foodie feature for you here on Peep This Out Reviews, bringing you brand new content every single week here on my channel. So why stay tuned for the next review coming real soon. In the meantime, stay frosty. Hey guys, I'd like to take a quick moment to thank all of our YouTube channel members and Patreon supporters. Guys, thank you so very much for your monthly contribution to the channel. It's because of your direct support that the channel continues to grow, and you really do help me to keep delivering the content that you want to see. I couldn't do it without you, and I seriously appreciate the love and support. Thanks again for all you do and for being such a big part of our positive community here on the platform. Hey, thanks for checking out this review, guys. But just in case you didn't see the one I did before this one, you can find it right up over here, along with what I think YouTube's going to recommend for you to check out as well. As always, I think you'll find something to like in both of them, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one. See ya.